This broadcast is a production of Oneida Indians Live and the Oneida Special School District. No part of the audio or video from this broadcast may be redistributed or retransmitted without express written consent from the Oneida Special School District.
The following is a presentation of the Oneida Indians Network in collaboration with the IH Sports Network and South Fork Network.
And welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to Jane Terry Hoffman Field here on the campus of Oneida Elementary School, as the Oneida Indians will open up their 2025 home schedule here tonight against Cumberland Gap High School. This is Bo Kidd here with the call this evening. I'll be joined alongside by Jillian Cross here momentarily as you see the Oneida Middle School taking on Cumberland Gap here currently. Oneida Middle School leading 1-0 here with about 5 minutes to go here in the contest. We're going to take a break, come back, and we will have some more of – we'll probably have the end of this game, and then we'll talk a little bit of the pregame between the Indians and the Panthers here momentarily on the Oneida Indians Network.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
A local bank puts its customers first.
A local bank is committed to giving back and being a community partner.
A local bank is with you every step of the way and celebrates your success.
A local bank is a familiar face that treats you like family.
A local bank is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you by name.
For 120 years, First National Bank has been Scott County's local bank. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th Lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
I'm Blake Culver, new market leader at United Cumberland Bank. While I'm new to the bank, I'm not new to banking. I come with many years' experience and a lot of relationships built. I'm really excited about what the bank is looking at doing here and growing our relationships and growing our presence in the Scott County market. I think it's a good opportunity and a good time to give United Cumberland Bank a look.
My name is Wayne King. I'm owner-operator of Baby J's Pizza. We've been in business since 2017, and we think we have the best pizza in town. We have our regular hand-tossed pizzas. We have thin crust. We have thin crust cauliflower. We also offer vegan. We also offer dairy-free, gluten-free. We have low-carb, no-carb. We have a wide variety because we want to serve the best customer base possible and give everybody the opportunity to experience a good pizza.
Tommy's Motorsports is East Tennessee's premier power sports dealership. We're a full-service dealership offering sales, parts, and service with 2 locations to serve you. In Clinton, you'll find Kawasaki, Suzuki, Yamaha, Wave Runner, Polaris, Slingshot, and Homestead trailers. In Crossville, you'll find Honda, Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, Bad Boy, Roxor, and Yamaha. Come in today and see why Tommy's Motorsports has developed the highest reputation for quality and customer service.
Homestyle cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razak's, country cooking and great steaks.
If you vape, you could be inhaling toxic metals into your lungs. To show how scary that is, we made Metal Monster. With special effects that show metal particles being inhaled. And music that would have made your heart race. But nothing is as scary as the facts. Vaping can deliver toxic metals like nickel and lead into your lungs. That's metal in your lungs.
Tail sleep.
Twin K Enterprises is more than just concrete. We have all sizes of septic tanks available, poured on site at our Oneida plant with quality you expect from Twin K products, and state certified in both Tennessee and Kentucky. We also offer rock and gravel for your next driveway project, landscaping rock, sand, and concrete supplies, and of course, delivery is always available. Make Twin K a part of your next home improvement project. Call 569-6341.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
And back here on the Oneida Indians Network, Bo Kidd here with the call as we are counting down the final seconds of this one as the Oneida Indians middle school team is going to come away with a 3-0 victory here tonight over the Cumberland Gap Panthers. We've also got another broadcast going on for you up at Bear Creek Sports Complex. The Oneida Lady Indians softball team in action this evening as they are hosting Scott High. That is an 11-5 game up there right now in the bottom of the third inning as Oneida is up to bat. We're going to take a break for our sponsors once again, a couple of minutes here as the two teams here will take the field for some quick warm-ups, and then we will be in action here. I'll be joined back alongside by Jillian Cross here momentarily for this contest, as well as Lucas Laxton will be on the camera for us tonight, and, of course, Stuart Jones on our public address announcer. Be back in 2 minutes here on the Oneida Indians Network.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools? We got it. Paint and cleaning supplies? We got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care? We got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you to those who have supported South Fork Physical Therapy for the past 20 years. Because of you, we have been able to live and work in the community we love. We appreciate you, Scott County.
And back here on the Oneida Indians Network, as we are 15 minutes away now from the start of this one, as the two teams will now take the field for some warm-ups. Bo Kid, Jillian Cross here with you this evening. And Jillian, of course, tonight, the first home game for the Oneida Indians. Their lone contest thus far this year, a 3-2 loss down at Sweetwater last week. This is a Oneida team a lot younger than they were last year.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, I know you know a little bit more about that.
I think both the girls and the boys team lost a lot of seniors.
Yeah, the boys dropping quite a few players this year. They're having to replace quite a bit in the defense, of course. A new goalkeeper with the loss of Gavin Keaton in the as the goalkeeper. Wyatt Yancey also on the back line. You're also losing some key players in the middle, so you see a different lineup tonight coming in. You do see a few returning names, but still quite a few freshmen that are going to be filling in, freshmen and sophomores that are going to be filling in for the Indians coming up in this contest. Cumberland Gap also a very young team this year. Only one senior on this team. I believe possibly two, but one was a scratch for tonight. So only one senior, 3 juniors, rest sophomores and freshmen. So Cumberland Gap coming into this one, a very youthful team as well. But we will see how that goes. We'll come back here in a couple of minutes and talk a little bit about the schedules of both teams once again here on the Oneida Indians Network.
When your job requires concrete, call Twin K Enterprises. We take pride in both residential and commercial projects. Our concrete is state certified and lab tested with proven high strength mixed results. We have certified facility operators and mixed design technicians to be sure our customers get the best mix the first time, every time. Twin K has 6 concrete plants to serve the entire Highway 27 corridor from Georgia to Kentucky. Twin K, call 569-6341.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, And of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razak's, country cooking and great steaks.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
I'm Blake Culver, new market leader at United Cumberland Bank. While I'm new to the bank, I'm not new to banking. I come with many years' experience and a lot of relationships built. I'm really excited about what the bank is looking at doing here and growing our relationships and growing our presence in the Scott County market. I think it's a good opportunity and a good time to give United Cumberland Bank a look.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
Tommy's Motorsports is East Tennessee's premier power sports dealership. We're a full-service dealership offering sales, parts, and service with 2 locations to serve you. In Clinton, you'll find Kawasaki, Suzuki, Yamaha, Wave Runner, Polaris, Slingshot, and Homestead trailers. In Crossville, you'll find Honda, Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, Bad Boy, Roxor, and Yamaha. Come in today and see why Tommy's Motorsports has developed the highest reputation for quality and customer service.
If you vape, you could be inhaling toxic metals into your lungs. To show how scary that is, we made Metal Monster. With special effects that show metal particles being inhaled. And music that would have made your heart race. But nothing is as scary as the facts. Vaping can deliver toxic metals like nickel and lead into your lungs. That's metal in your lungs.
Tail sleep.
Vigilance Security and Technology offers cutting-edge security solutions tailored for industrial, commercial, and residential spaces. With our 4K resolution cameras, expert installation, and comprehensive networking services, you'll experience unparalleled clarity and peace of mind. Secure your future with the team that goes the extra mile. Call Vigilance today. 423-286-3533.
And back here on the Oneida Indians Network, Bo Kidd, Jillian Cross here with you as we're going to take a look at the 2 schedules for these teams thus far this year. Oneida, once again, 0-1 coming into tonight's contest. Their lone contest of the year, a road loss 3-2 to Sweetwater last week. That was a game, Jillian, that the Indians actually jumped up 2-0 in that game, and then it was a trifecta of goals coming late in that contest within about 12 minutes of each other that gave Sweetwater the win over Oneida. That right there may just be a sign of the youth that was on the field for Oneida.
A lot of the time, unexperienced defenses will let things slip through very quickly back to back when they lose their flow.
Yeah, Levi James, Caden Cron were your 2 goal scorers in those contests. A pair of assists from Hayden Dunlap and Alex Jones as well in that contest. But now we take a look at Cumberland Gap, who enters tonight with a 0-3 record. They have been mercy ruled actually in all 3 contests this year. At Volunteer it was a 9-0 loss. At Lakeway was also a 9-0 loss, both of those last week. And then earlier this week at home against Pigeon Forge was a 9-0 loss as well. Once again though, another young team out there. Once again, only 1 senior dressing tonight, 3 juniors, the rest sophomore and freshman. But also for both teams, not only do they have a lot of youth playing this year, but you also have 2 new coaches for both teams this year. Derek Keaton stepping down from the helm of Oneida this year as David Blevins takes over for the boys. You, a women's soccer player, actually played for Coach Blevins back in the fall.
Taking over a new team is a very daunting task. There's a lot of things that you got to switch and do your own way, and I think Dave's done a very good job of handling that. There was really a seamless transition for the girls minus a few kinks, and I really expect to see that with the boys as well.
And then also on the boys' side for Cumberland Gap, a new head coach this year as well for the Panthers in the form of Ian Gore. Now, I believe he was an assistant last year at some point for Cumberland Gap, so they have familiarity with their head coaches. Of course, Coach Blevins, before coming up to the high school ranks, was the middle school coach for both the boys and girls as well. So they're in familiar territory right now for both of these teams. We're about 6 minutes away from the start of this contest. We will come back. We're going to take a break for some of our sponsors here on the Oneida Indians Network. Come back, and we'll have the starting lineups here shortly on OIN.
Vigilance Security and Technology offers cutting-edge security solutions tailored for industrial, commercial, and residential spaces. With our 4K resolution cameras, expert installation, and comprehensive networking services, you'll experience unparalleled clarity and peace of mind. Secure your future with the team that goes the extra mile. Call Vigilance today. 423-286-3533.
Since 2004, we have had the privilege to treat and forge relationships with so many in our community. Over the years, it has been our goal to provide caring, effective, and professional care to the people of Scott and surrounding counties. From the sidelines to the clinic, our staff supports the student athletes and coaches of our schools. As we celebrate 20 years of South Fork Physical Therapy, we want to say thank you for trusting us for all of your physical therapy needs.
Vigilance Security and Technology offers cutting-edge security solutions tailored for industrial, commercial, and residential spaces. With our 4K resolution cameras, expert installation, and comprehensive networking services, you'll experience unparalleled clarity and peace of mind. Secure your future with the team that goes the extra mile. Call Vigilance today. 423-286-3533.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools? We got it. Paint and cleaning supplies? We got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care? We got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
I'm Blake Culver, new market leader at United Cumberland Bank. While I'm new to the bank, I'm not new to banking. I come with many years' experience and a lot of relationships built. I'm really excited about what the bank is looking at doing here and growing our relationships and growing our presence in the Scott County market. I think it's a good opportunity and a good time to give United Cumberland Bank a look.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches, to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razax. Country cooking and great steaks.
A local bank puts its customers first.
A local bank is committed to giving back and being a community partner.
A local bank is with you every step of the way and celebrates your success.
A local bank is a familiar face that treats you like family.
A local bank is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you by name.
For 120 years, First National Bank has been Scott County's local bank. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need, and we're focused on family and neighbors with the very best health care available.
And back here on the Oneida Indians Network, and we will now turn to our public address announcer, Stuart Jones, for tonight's starting lineups.
Number 2 of the evening between the visiting Panthers of Cumberland Gap and your Oneida High School Indians. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we'd ask you to please stand and direct your attention to the southwest corner of our field as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem. Tonight's anthem will be performed by Oneida High School sophomore Raylyn Levis. number 7, Aiden Hall. Number 2, Jacob Webb. Number 3, Colson Shell. Number 4, Levi Williamson. Number 5, Jake Johnson. Number 8, Jacob Jordan. Number 11, Will Hoffman. Number 13, Gabe Rivera. Number 20, Levi Goins. Number 21, Hunter Wilborn. And number 22, Gavin Bridges. The Panthers are coached by Ian Gordon. And now, the starting 11 for your Oneida Indians. In goal, number 21, Kay Chambers. Number 2, Ashton Moreland. Number 3, Ben Gilbert. Number 5, Hayden Dunlap. Number 7, Levi James. Number 9, Veet Tran. Number 11, Alex Jones. Number 12, Israel Turner. Number 13, Caden Cron. Number 14, Alex Torres. And number 20, Miles Langston. Your Indians are coached by David Blevins, assisted by Jimmy Martin and Michael Langston.
There's your starting 11 for both teams here this evening, as Cumberland Gap will be donned in their white uniforms with blue numerals and black and blue shorts trimmed in white. The Oneida Indians in their home blacks, black on black with white trim, white numerals here this evening. I'm digging Cade Chambers' new goalkeeper jersey, though. I love that blue.
I always like blue.
It looks good. It looks very, very good. Both these teams, both looking for their first wins of the 2025 season tonight. Once again, Oneida coming in at 0-1 on the year. Cumberland Gap coming in 0-3 on the season. Oneida will be going left to right on your screens to start it off here this evening. Cumberland Gap right to left, and they will get the opening kickoff here tonight. Update from Bear Creek as the Lady Indians are leading the Lady Highlanders 13-6, top half of the fifth inning. .40 on the clock. New scoreboard down in the northwest corner of the field. Looks fantastic. We're actually able to see a clock now. Loving it. And we are underway here. Oneida with possession now midfield. This is Miles Laxton with it. Far side as he'll dribble around. Looks up, finds James with a nice drop off to Hayden Dunlap. Dunlap crosses it in quickly. Now Cumberland Gap going to try to take it away. Here's Laxton with a shot quickly, and it's going to be saved by the goalkeeper for Cumberland Gap. That's number 7, Aiden Hall. Throw in for the Indians here near side. Beat Tran. Going to take the throw. He'll go in to Alex Jones. Back to Tran. Jones back to Tran once again. Taking it down the sidelines. Beat trying to beat his last defender, and he does. He'll try to cross it in. Will it go off the defender? It does not. It'll be a goal kick for Cumberland Gap. Hall will kick it away. He looks outside, and there is Levi James quickly trying to take it away from Gavin Bridges. And that's going to be a throw-in for the Panthers. Actually, no, I believe they're going to back him up, I believe. No, they're going to say it was a free kick. It was a foul on James. Okay, either way. A little breezy here tonight as, of course, rain coming into the area tomorrow. Lots of rain coming in tomorrow as Cade Chambers first-year keeper for the Indians, will pick this one up and boot it away. Headed on. Now here comes Levi James. Nice move. Gets into the center. Now plays a nice ball up, looking for Cron. It goes off the back of his feet, though. And now Cumberland Gap will take it away. Veet Tran right there, pushing and trying to take away from Gap's captain, number 4, Levi Williamson. But that will get taken away now. Here's the Indians. They're looking out wide for Veet once again. And that'll be a throw in for the Panthers just in front of their bench. Right now, Jillian, it's all Oneida being the aggressors.
I feel like normally soccer goes back and forth. One team normally dominates for a while, and then the other team does.
Drops back into the defense for the Indians. That's Ben Gilbert over to Alex Torres. Gilbert has played in the back for the majority of his career. Torres just now moving back there this year. I believe they thought that would be a good fit for the Indians, trying to replace, as we talked about earlier, trying to replace White Yancey. It'll be a Veet Tran just now noticing we've got some tape on Veet's hand. I believe he may have messed up a thumb or something earlier in the week. Here's Alex Jones. Jones looking into the middle, finds James. Nice one-touch off. How that got through. James still has possession inside the box. Tries to make a move. Now he's going to cross one in. There's Jones. It's deflected. Nice save by the goalkeeper, Aiden Hall. But it will be a corner kick for the Indians.
You can see that the new Cumberland Gap coach has done wonderful work with his keepers because the middle school one was also very good.
Oh, they're going to say – they're actually going to say that this was a goal kick. I thought I seen a clear deflection either way, though. Gap – oh, and it's taken away. Here's Cron. He's going to fire one on off the crossbar. Here's Cron again looking for it, but this one's going to be booted away. Back-to-back shots by Caden Cron, nearly finding the back of the net. And here comes Oneida once again. Now they're going to call. And apparently there was a out of bounds, and it's going to be a throw-in for Cumberland Gap, far side.
I think they got Oneida on an improper throw.
Another foul on Oneida, this one going against Alex Jones. And it'll be a free kick for the Panthers. Looks like we're going to get a substitution for Cumberland Gap. And that's going to be number 6 for the Panthers. That is Hunter Ellison, freshman coming in to replace another freshman, Jacob Webb. I think Webb may have caught an untimely ball, put it that way. But it'll be a free kick for Cumberland Gap now with just under 35 to play. We'll get these clocks synced up here momentarily as this one's taken away. Here comes Cron. Gap pushes this one out of bounds. It will be a throw in deep for the Indians. Now on the near sideline, deep in their attacking third. It'll be Tran to take it. Tran goes over top. Looks to try to go over top. Cron shields off. Now Jones gets a foot to it, but this one's going to be picked up by Aiden Hall for Gap. And he'll boot it away. Ball sailed well over Moreland's head as, once again, the wind going to play some tricks on the defense tonight for many teams, especially whenever they're heading towards this north goal. Oneida still fighting to get it away. They do get it away, but it's going to go off the boot of Jones, and it'll be a throw-in for Gap. Taking that throw will be number 8, Jacob Jordan. Jordan throws it in. It's taken away by Gilbert. Ball's going to travel all the way to the midfield. Touched back by Gabe Rivera. He goes back outside now to Gavin Bridges. Bridges marked up by James. James takes it away. Now James looking up. He's going to find Cron. Nice 1-2 touch right there. Here's James with it just outside the box. Dribbles in, makes the turn, cuts it back in. There's Dunlap. This one slides right off of his foot. It's taken back away by – now here's a shot by Jones, and it's in! Alex Jones with the first goal of the season.
Alex Jones with a goal for Oneida. Levi James with the assist.
Stop the clock!
Do your job. Get her off the clock.
Had to score, Rory. Had to go, Rory. Rory, add the goal, please.
Add the goal.
Thank you.
Ball back into the middle now. This is going to be taken away by Hall. Once again, it is 1-0 here. We'll get there. We got it. There it comes. Pops up now. We've got a 1-0 lead. Had a little technical difficulty. But the Indians have it up the near sideline. Here's Dunlap. Gets it up to James. James still with possession on the near sideline. It's going to be poked away by the Panthers, but it'll be a throw in for Oneida on the far sidelines. And it looks like Dunlap will take. Gets it into Miles Laxton. Laxton looks up, now finds Torres. Torres is going to put a boot into it. This one's going to sail well wide, though. And it'll be a goal kick for the Panthers.
Alex Jones. Alex Jones.
Oneida once again with that 1-0 lead now. We have about 31 minutes, just over 31 minutes to go here in the contest. Here's Dunlap. Gets it into the box, tries to cross, deflected off a Panther, and he'll pick it up for a throw-in. Dunlap looking in, finds Alex Jones. Jones into the middle looking for Cron. It's taken away by the Panthers. Now quickly booted away by Veet Tran, but here comes the Panthers once again. Far sideline, Israel Turner comes up, steps away. Panthers still trying to get it, but this one's booted well away by Ben Gilbert. Now here's Cron. Cron finds James on a nice through ball. James trying to work his way to the middle, but taken away by Levi Williamson, the captain back in the defense for Cumberland Gap. Here's James, works back middle. Here's Cron. Cron makes the turn, taken away, and this is Compton. Compton working it outside, looking for Jacob Jordan. Veet Tran pushing, tough tackle out of bounds. And it's going to be a throw-in. Actually, they're going to say that was off Cumberland Gap, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Indians. Nice hustle by Veet Tran. Laxton has it taken away. Here's the Panthers. Tran putting a lot of pressure on. Now Jones putting pressure on. Cron putting pressure on, and somehow Compton gets it away. Turner pokes up. And now fighting for it is James. He's going to take it away. Nice turn. Here's James up the left side, fights it into the middle. Jones lays a ball up into the box. It's a 50-50 ball going to be taken on by Cumberland Gap. They're going to control, but they're deep in their own third. And now here comes the Panthers up the near sideline. Moreland. He'll touch off. It's going to be deflected all out of bounds by Jordan. Throw in for the Indians. Gilbert picks up. Nice throw. Deep throw to Cron. Jake Johnson's going to take it away. He's going to poke it away now. And it will be a throw-in for the Indians once again. Here's Jones. Jones into the middle of the field. He finds Laxton. Laxton still fighting for it. Comes away, gets it, and it's another goal for the Indians. Miles Laxton puts the Indians up 2-0 here with 28:58 to play. As now a couple substitutions into the game for Oneida. Here comes Evan Jeffers and Riley Shoemaker. And they'll replace Hayden Dunlap and Beat Tran. $28.56 to go now. And it's a 2-0 lead for the Indians. Cron takes it away again. Here's Jones trying to battle through. Cron's going to drop it back to Laxton. Laxton looks out wide now. There's Evan Jeffers. Jeffers looking to play middle, taken away by the Panthers. They're going to try to push up. Israel Turner right there takes it away for Oneida. James to Jones, outside to Shoemaker. Shoemaker just missed touches off that one. He does take it back away, though. Now Oneida possesses. They're going to drop back to Moreland. Moreland looking up for Shoemaker. Shoemaker a little narrow, though, as it's taken away by Jacob Jordan. Jordan tries to play one up. Cumberland Gap still trying to fight for possession, but this one's going to trickle out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Indians. Jillian, right now it still just seems like it's all Oneida in this one.
Oneida's having amazing one-touch pass work up at the front.
Riley Shoemaker, near side. Has it poked away. Is it going to get out of bounds? It will. It'll be a throw-in for the Indians, and they're going to try to work quickly. Shoemaker. Nice throw in there, but booted away by the captain in the back. Once again, Williamson. It'll be another throw-in for Oneida, this time deep in their territory. Cron goes to Shoemaker. Back to Cron. And this one's going to be an offsides call, and it'll be a free kick for the Panthers. Booted away. Comes up all the way to Will Compton. Compton has it taken away, though, by Laxton. Laxton looks up, finds James. James makes the turn to the middle. He's going to fire one off. This one's going to sail well high and wide for another goal kick. Substitution coming in now for Cumberland Gap. It's going to be number 12, Cole Maxwell, entering the game, as he replaces Colson Shell. First bounce comes all the way back now. Here's Ashton Moreland. Moreland fights through two defenders, gets it up to Shoemaker. Shoemaker now up to Jones. Jones trying to play a ball through to Cron. It's deflected out. Here's Shoemaker. He's going to play a cross in. Deflected away, and now going to be secured by the goalkeeper, Aiden Hall. Hall, once again, another freshman out there for Cumberland Gap. As a freshman, though, I like his aggressiveness coming off his line. It'll be a throw-in now for the Indians. Here's Shoemaker. Works it up quickly. This one's going to go off of Cron, out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Cumberland Gap. I like the aggressiveness of Hall coming off his line. Also like the aggressiveness of the young Indians right now in the front. This one's going to be played all the way back. It'll be a deep throw-in for Oneida. But again, Jillian, we talk about it. It's the youth of Oneida right now. You wouldn't actually think right now, the way that they're playing, that you have that many young players out there on the field.
No, the skill set and awareness that they're showing, especially to the one-touch passes and through balls, is exceptional for such a young team. That's normally something people pick up in their later years of soccer.
Cumberland Gap trying to control midfield. It's going to be taken away. Here's Levi James. James goes all the way out to the wide side of the field, right at midfield. Going to be pressured on. Here's Turner. Back to James. Back to Turner. Now it's going to be taken away by Will Compton. Compton trying to fight for it. Turner trying to battle still over there for it. Ends up taking it away from two Panthers, and now it's up to Laxton. Laxton going to play up the far sideline, trying to make the run. Question is can an Indian get to it? No, it's going to get all the way out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Cumberland Gap, and they're going to try to play quickly. Moreland boots this one away, though. Another throw-in for the Panthers right in front of their own bench. Comes into Jacob Jordan, mistouched. It'll be a throw-in for the Indians. Shoemaker throws into that's Jones. Jones now finds Laxton, goes back to Alex Jones, comes back out to Laxton, or to the near sideline. Laxton going to try to beam up the sideline, but this one's off of Oneida, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Panthers. Comes into the feet of Compton. Compton, ball gets out of bounds just over the midfield stripe, and it'll be a throw-in for Oneida. Ben Gilbert's going to pick it up, run over, take the throw-in. Goes to Laxton. Into Jones. Jones, a little tough off the chest, but goes back to the feet of Laxton. Now James to Cron. Cron looking up, trying to find somebody in space, and he finds Riley Shoemaker. Shoemaker plays a ball into the middle, but offside's going to be called on James. Again, that's that aggressiveness, though, that I'm talking about right now. You do have a senior leader there at the top in Levi James, but the rest of the gentlemen up at the top for Oneida, you're talking about Alex Jones, a sophomore, Riley Shoemaker, a freshman, Caden Cron, also a sophomore, and Evan Jeffers now a junior out there on the wide side. Still a lot of youth out there for Oneida at the top.
Especially having a sophomore as a center mid. Center mid is a very hard position to learn, and for Miles to be distributing the balls as well as he is very impressive for a sophomore.
If I'm looking correctly, you may be able to correct me if I'm wrong, but right now I think I only see because he's a junior. So there's only two seniors out there on the field right now for Oneida, and that's Levi James and Alex Torres. Here's Shoemaker, near side. Looks to play into Cron, deflected, goes back to Jones. Jones possesses, goes back outside to Shoemaker on the near sideline. He looks in for Cron. They're looking for that 1-2 quick touch pass. Shoemaker drops it back now to Laxton. They'll go back to Moreland, and they'll reset in the middle of the field. Here's Torres. Man on, though, and it's going to be taken away. And now a foul going to be called on Gaps number 22, Gavin Bridges. It's going to be a free kick for the Indians. Torres is going to come up to take it. On that back line, once again, for Oneida, you have Israel Turner, Ben Gilbert, Ashton Moreland, and then just in front of them, you have Alex Torres, who's going to take this free kick. 6 Indians up in the box. Ball played in. James goes on the run. There's Evan Jeffers, and it's taken away, booted out. Nice aggressiveness, and now all of a sudden here comes Cumberland Gap up the near sideline. Mistouched. Evan Jeffers fights off. He's going to take it away. Another nice tackle, though, by the Panthers, but Oneida still possessing up the far sideline. Goes over to James. James goes through 1, 2, fires off a shot. This one's going to go well high, and it's going to be another goal kick for Cumberland Gap. Ball trickles out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for the Indians in front of their bench. Looked like Moreland was going to take it. It's going to be Gilbert. He's going to pick it up, throw it in quickly. Looking up, he finds Jones. Cron, Shoemaker. Shoemaker with some green in front of him. He's going to take it in. Going to try to get through 2 Panthers and will not do it. It's taken away by Jake Johnson. Johnson pokes it up. Here's Moreland with it. He'll drop back, finds Gilbert. Gilbert going to play a deep ball up. Off the hop, here's James. He fights through, gets 1 touch, 2 touch, fired off a shot, and it's saved by Aiden Hall. Aiden Hall, as a freshman, impressing me back on the back line for the Panthers.
I would never be able to tell he was just a freshman.
No, he looks very comfortable back there on his line. But again, I like his aggressiveness coming out, trying to cut off the angle of that shot for Levi James. Now here it is again, and this time he'll come out secure once again. Yeah, he definitely does not look like a freshman, I can promise you that.
I see senior goalkeepers that are more scared to come out of the goal than he is.
Yeah, there's a lot of hesitation a lot of times in high school soccer back on that back line. Not by this young man. He is very, very impressive back there for the Panthers. Here's the Indians once again. Here's Laxton looking up for James. It's going to get through. James with a shot. This one's going to go wide once again. Levi James has had his fair share of attempts tonight on goal. Substitution now coming in for Gap. This is Colson Shell returning to the game. He's going to replace Hunter Wilhoit, the only senior on the field for Cumberland Gap. He comes off the field. So now Gap without a senior on the field. I know you folks can't see it as well from home, but the wind here in Oneida really starting to pick up. The gusts playing some havoc on these balls that are being played deep into the air. They're either getting stopped down short or they're carrying very, very hard as they are booted up towards the north goal. As you see right there, Israel Turner misjudged that one. Now it's taken away. Here's the Panthers, but now Gilbert right there. That ball, whoa, tough 50-50, and they're going to let this one play. Here's the Panthers with it. Midfield, Will Compton has it taken away by Laxton. Laxton, nice ball, or nice effort there on the midfield. And here is Jacob Jordan. Jordan plays the ball in. Chambers, there's that little bit of a hesitation. We just talked about it, you know. And I don't blame Cade there at some point. This one's going to be offsides, and it'll be as that ball is traveling. Will it come to a stop? Yes, it finally does in the lawn and garden section at Walmart.
It's very hard as a keeper, I think, inexperienced to judge if you should come out or stay in. You don't want to come out and have the ball go in, but you don't want to stay in and have them make the shot.
Yeah.
Which is shocking that we don't see the hesitation with the Cumberland Gap keeper.
Here's Torres with it. He's going to get it away through 3 Panther defenders. And now here's Alex Jones. Comes to the outside, Shoemaker. Shoemaker going to look up. Sees Jones, but not enough behind that one. It's going to be booted out by Levi Williamson. It'll be a throw-in for the Indians. And now a pair of substitutions into the game for Oneida. Dunlap and Tran will both return. They'll come out for Cron and Jeffers.
Levi with a good cross to the middle. Attempted shot by Veep, but he doesn't quite make it. Miles feeding the ball wide to Veep. Veep playing it through to Levi, but Cumberland Gap's defense does get it and play it out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick for the Indians.
First corner we've seen out of the Indians tonight. Hayden Dunlap, the lefty, going to come over to attempt it as we have just at 17 minutes to play in the first half. Dunlap lines it up. He's got a great left foot. This one's headed on by James, and it's going to go high.
Having a lefty to take corners is such an advantage in soccer.
You don't see many lefties anymore. You really don't. When you have the I call it a gift from God to have the lefty when you have that ability to have them take those corner kicks, especially in that type of a position. You take every chance you get. It equals out an advantage for you as a team. Here's now Cumberland Gap. They're going to play it up. Torres takes it away. He's going to boot it up well. Here's Shoemaker. Shoemaker possesses, finds Dunlap, back to Shoemaker. Nice one-touch back to Dunlap. He'll run it down. Ball played into the middle and going to be deflected out by Cumberland Gap, and it's going to be another corner kick for the Indians. This time taking the corner will be Alex Jones.
Corner kicks from over there are terrible to take because it's on a hill.
The coffin corner.
Yes.
That's what the official was telling me before the game. They call it the coffin corner. And look at the aggressiveness once again from the goalkeeper, Aiden Hall, right there. Fantastic effort by that young man. Here's Turner trying to take it away from Gabe Rivera. Booted away. Torres going to put it up into the box. But, again, here comes Aiden Hall coming out to secure. Wind just actually shifted a little bit. It actually went from blowing straight north. Now it's blowing a little northwest, almost straight west. Taken away. Beat Dran has it taken away, and now here's Will Compton with it near side. He's got the captain's band on. He looks up, finds Cole Maxwell. Maxwell looks up for Gavin Bridges, but it's taken away. Israel Turner boots it away. They're going to look for Dunlap, far side. Can he keep it in? He does.
Amazing touch.
Nice control by Dunlap. He's not going to be able to outrun the defender, though. Nice pressure, though. Shoemaker over there as well, trying to put some pressure on. Now Gap going to try to switch fields. They come out wide. Can Tran run him down? No. Still with it is Will Compton. Now Moreland's going to boot it out. Nice defense by Moreland. Gives the throw in to Cumberland Gap here just in front of their bench. Chested on by Compton. Booted up by Johnson now. And now Tran's going to take it. Johnson's going to take it away, though. Or, excuse me, that's Compton. Compton looks up. Now here's Moreland taking it for Oneida. He'll drop it back to Torres. Torres actually looks up into the middle. Thought he was going to go to the wide side of the field, though. Dunlap had a lot of green in front of him. Jones finds Shoemaker. Now they're going to look to come back to the outside. Here's Beat Tran. No, excuse me. James takes it. Looks up for Tran. Tran on sides. He's going to play the cross in. Booted, and this one going to sail high and all the way down to the coffin corner by Shoemaker.
Those touches truly are so hard to judge. You never know how much heat the ball is coming at you.
And actually, they're going to say this one was deflected, and it'll be another corner kick for the Indians. Now, we've had a couple of those where we thought one may have been deflected. It wasn't. But now Dunlap's going to line it up for a corner. Here's the lefty. What a great boot in, but once again, there's Aiden Hall. The aggressiveness of the freshman.
More like Aiden Wall.
Aiden, I like that. Lucas Laxton, our cameraman, more like Aiden Wall. Forget that. Hall is a wall back there. Substitution now. Cron going to come back into the game for the Indians as he's going to replace Alex Jones. Are you a little cold up here, Jillian?
I'm freezing.
About to get this girl a jacket. Torres boots it up. Going to come down. One hop, two hop. Now controlled. This is Jake Johnson. Tran going to put some pressure on. It's going to be a throw in for the Indians. Ball's going to trickle out over the goal line, and it'll be a goal kick for the Panthers. Hall boots it away. Tran, a little bit of a mistouch there. It's going to come down off the head of James. Now back to Tran. Tran looks in for Cron. Now Tran with a lot of green on the outside. Tran looks to cross into the middle. It's deflected out, though, by Jake Johnson. It'll be a throw-in for the Indians. 11.5 to play here in the first half. 2-0 Indians lead. Tran brings it down, booted out. Now headed back on by Laxton. Gets through. Here's James. Fakes the big boot, and it's taken away now by Cumberland Gap. Near side, Levi Williamson. Williamson crosses it into the middle. Up to Will Compton. Compton has it taken away by Miles Laxton. He looks up, finds James. James dribbling into the middle. He's going to fire one off, and once again, there's Aiden Hall. Aiden Hall, I'm telling you.
He's doing a phenomenal job at keeper.
Again, the freshman not backing down from this Oneida attack. Here's Torres. Finds James once again, middle of the field. James dribbles through, looking for Tran. Tran right at the edge of the box. Does possess, has it taken away. Now can Cumberland Gap keep possession near side? No. Miles Laxton takes it away. Crosses over into the middle, looking for Shoemaker. Shoemaker has it taken away. Here's Cron right outside the box. Deflected. There's Hall once again. My goodness.
Dropped the ball to keep it in bounds.
Dude, that is a crafty move by a freshman. Very, very crafty move by a freshman right there. Here's Chambers, comes out. There's a nice play. Another nice play by a freshman. And a nice boot out by Chambers. This one's headed once again. Now Turner looks into the middle of the field. There's Levi James once again. He's going to play a through ball. Riley Shoemaker trying to run it down. Does get a touch on it. Gets one touch, two touches. Turns back. Now trying to take on a defender one-on-one. James takes it away. He's going to the middle field. He's going to fire another shot off, and this one's saved again by Hall. I'm sort of speechless right now by the play of this freshman. We'll have a substitution coming in for Cumberland Gap on the next dead ball. It'll be number 21, Hunter Wilhoit, returning. Veet Tran now going to take this corner. I didn't know Veet had that leg in him.
Veet's come a long way from.
He has.
Especially even last year.
Little low line drive. James trying to get to that one, and it's going to be deflected out. It's going to be a goal kick. Here comes Wilhoit. That lone senior coming back into the ball game for Cumberland Gap as he replaces Cole Maxwell. 8.5 to play here in the first half. Indians still holding a 2-0 lead over the Panthers of Cumberland Gap here on the Oneida Indians Network. We thank you all for joining us here this evening. Thank you to everybody that's been involved getting us on the air tonight, including Clayton Posey, Lucas Laxton on our camera, Jillian Cross here with me on the broadcast, Stuart Jones on the PA tonight, and then, of course, our fantastic technical crew that helps us get on the air every time we're on the Oneida Indians Network, Clayton Posey, Greg Bond with the IH Sports Network as well, and Ben Garrett, the guru behind the IH Sports Network. We thank him for everything he's done. Here's Cron offsides. And we are final up at Bear Creek as the Lady Indians get their first win of the season as they defeated Scott High tonight 14-8. So congratulations to the Lady Indians this evening with their victory over Scott High. Goal kick taken, and there's James now with it. Finds Cron. Cron looks outside. There's Tran back into Cron. Cron makes the turn. Drops back to Laxton. To Torres. Torres up to James. James goes through one, goes through two, fires off a shot. Aiden Hall, though, says no, no, no.
He doesn't even slip with the ball in his hands. He is just catching it.
He is a rather impressive young freshman back on the line, is Aiden Hall. Foul going to be called against Cumberland Gap, or actually, was that an offsides call?
I think he might have been off and came back on.
Yep. Little offsides trap. Ball played through. Here's Laxton. Laxton still fighting to keep possession. He does. Now over to James. James near side. Now bringing it back near side. Finds Cron. Cron sees this ball headed on by Cumberland Gap. Laxton looking up for Veet. Tran. Now taken away. Here's Cumberland Gap near sideline. With that is Jacob Jordan. But Veet Tran going to wall him off, and Jordan going to go straight through him. He gets through one, gets through two. Jordan, though, not going to get past the third defender in Ben Gilbert. And now here's Torres. Torres, nice ball played outside to Levi James. Levi, nice turn once again, beating his defender. Oh, but misses the touch, and now taken away by Cumberland Gap. The Panthers have it midfield. They look up. This is number 11, Will Compton. He's going to play a ball into the middle. There's Cade Chambers. Chambers. Looks like he's still trying to get that drop kick down a little bit.
The wind is not helping.
No,
as well.
Wind's definitely not helping tonight. This one's going to be deflected off of Cumberland Gap. It'll be a throw-in for the Indians. And now here comes Alex Jones back into the game as he'll replace Miles Laxton. Throw in goes to James. And this is Ben Gilbert going to boot it up. Deflected out. It's going to be a throw in Indians right here at midfield. Here comes the run. Here's Levi James. Gets it off the chest. Up to Shoemaker. Shoemaker fights off. Misses the shot attempt. Now puts another shot off. And this one's just going to sail wide for Riley Shoemaker. Another goal kick for the Panthers.
I mean, the Indians' plays and passes up at the top are amazing. They've had multiple shot opportunities so far.
Yeah, a few have sailed high, a couple wide, but most of the shots going in between the frame. They've squeezed a couple by Aiden Hall. There's another shot. This one's sailing just high by Shoemaker. Again, Oneida with multiple opportunities on the goal, but kudos once again to this young freshman for Cumberland Gap in between the pipes, Aiden Hall.
Perfect pass right to the middle there.
Here's Cron. Up, ball played in. This one's a goal.
That was a great low shot.
So the goal for Caden Cron with the assist coming from Riley Shoemaker. Makes it a 3-0 lead for the Indians with 3:40 to play here in the first half. Gap dropping it all the way back. Now they try to play up into the middle now. It's Will Compton. Compton still looking to stay near sideline. Moreland's going to take it away, but it's going to go right back to Compton. Into the middle of the field. James takes it away from Wilhoit. Foul going to be called against James. It'll be a free kick for the Panthers. Didn't see a whole lot of contact there. They must have said maybe there was a tug of the jersey or something. Either way, it's going to be a free kick for the Panthers. Hunter Wilhoit's going to take it about roughly 6-7 yards beyond the midfield stripe. And now he's going to take, or not going to take it. It's going to be Colson Shell taking that free kick. Deflected, gets through, but there's Cade Chambers. Instead of trying to glove it with his hands, he just boots it out.
I think that's where you can see some inexperience there.
Probably so.
Knee-jerk reactions to kick it.
Throw in, gets into the middle of the field. Turner going to clear it away. Here comes Veet Tran, going to try to run it down. It's an absolute foot race to it. Now here comes Cron. Look at the quick transition here of the Indians. Shoemaker back to Cron. Cron going to be called offsides. Not sure about that one, but of course, that right there is the part of high school soccer that is so tough. A lot of these games, you only have 2 officials instead of having 3, where you have a head and 2 ARs. You just have basically 1 official on each side of the field. And so offsides calls are sometimes very difficult to judge, and that's one of those that was probably a little too difficult to judge there. Minute and a half to go here in the first half. Indians still leading 3-0. Throw in for the Panthers' far side of the field. They'll work it up quickly and try to make some type of transition. Turner takes it away. Gets it up to Dunlap. Finds James. James going to switch fields. He's looking for Tran. He drops the ball over. Can Tran run it down? He cannot. It's going to be a throw in for the Panthers. As we are a minute 7 from the half. Throw comes in. Panthers trying to possess. It's going to be taken away. There's Tran. Tran looking to the middle. There's Shoemaker. Shoemaker just slips. This one's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be a goal kick. No, corner kick for the Indians with under a minute to play. Can the Indians find a 4th here off this corner? Here comes Dunlap. Dunlap plays a nice deep ball into the corner. Headed on.
Picked up by Halls.
Picked up by Aiden Hall. Now Hall going to try to get it out quickly. Moreland going to control, drops it into the middle of the field. Here comes Jones trying to transition back, 18 seconds. Can the Indians still find one more shot at this? Jones playing a deep ball over top of the head of Hall. Can Shoemaker get it in? No, going to sail just wide. And that's going to be the end of the period. As time trickles down, the horn sounds, and we are at the half. The Indians leading it 3-0. We will take a break, come back with halftime. We'll discuss a little bit of the statistics and a preview of the second half here momentarily on the Oneida Indians Network.
If you vape, you could be inhaling toxic metals into your lungs. To show how scary that is, we made metal monsters. With special effects that show metal particles being inhaled. And music that would have made your heart race. But nothing is as scary as the facts. Vaping can deliver toxic metals like nickel and lead into your lungs. That's metal in your lungs.
Tail slate.
My name is Wayne King. I'm owner-operator of Baby J's Pizza. We've been in business since 2017, and we think we have the best pizza in town. We have our regular hand-tossed pizzas. We have thin crust. We have thin crust cauliflower. We also offer vegan. We also offer dairy-free, gluten-free. We have low-carb, no-carb. We have a wide variety because we want to serve the best customer base possible and give everybody the opportunity to experience a good pizza.
Twin K Enterprises is more than just concrete. We have all sizes of septic tanks available, poured on site at our Oneida plant with quality you expect from Twin K products, and state certified in both Tennessee and Kentucky. We also offer rock and gravel for your next driveway project, landscaping rock, sand, and concrete supplies, and of course, delivery is always available. Make Twin K a part of your next home improvement project. Call 569-6341.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Are you going number 2 minute, bro? Yeah, I'm going.
I'm Blake Culver, new market leader at United Cumberland Bank. While I'm new to the bank, I'm not new to banking. I come with many years' experience and a lot of relationships built. I'm really excited about what the bank is looking at doing here and growing our relationships and growing our presence in the Scott County market. I think it's a good opportunity and a good time to give United Cumberland Bank a look.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
My name is Wayne King. I'm owner-operator of Baby J's Pizza. We've been in business since 2017, and we think we have the best pizza in town. We have our regular hand-tossed pizzas. We have thin crust. We have thin crust cauliflower. We also offer vegan. We also offer dairy-free, gluten-free. We have low-carb, no-carb. We have a wide variety because we want to serve the best customer base possible and give everybody the opportunity to experience a good pizza.
Vigilance Security and Technology offers cutting-edge security solutions tailored for industrial, commercial, and residential spaces. With our 4K resolution cameras, expert installation, and comprehensive networking services, you'll experience unparalleled clarity and peace of mind. Secure your future with the team that goes the extra mile. Call Vigilance today. 423-286-0000. 3533.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th Lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools? We got it. Paint and cleaning supplies? We got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care? We got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
If you vape, you could be inhaling toxic metals into your lungs. To show how scary that is, we made metal monsters. With special effects that show metal particles being inhaled. And music that would have made your heart race. But nothing is as scary as the facts. Vaping can deliver toxic metals like nickel and lead into your lungs. That's metal in your lungs.
Tail slate.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
Back here on the Oneida Indians Network, Bo Kidd and Jillian Cross here with you as we take a look at some first half statistics for Oneida, as we're able to keep those up here with us today. And Jillian, 18 shots by the Indians today in the first half. The shot leader is Levi James.
Makes it a 3-0
in this one, as he has taken 7
lead.
shots tonight. Unfortunately, none of those have been able to go in between the pipes. The 3 goals for the evening for the Indians coming from Alex Jones, Caden Cron, and Miles Laxton on the night. So, again, it's the youth movement of Oneida that has really been the focal point right now of this Oneida offense.
You know, I'd call it the curse of senior year because I, too, absolutely blasted shots over the goal my entire senior season. Which it's very early in the season for them. It's normal to have a lot of shots and not a lot of goals. Just getting into the groove. It's hard to get the touch back, especially on quick speeds, awkward angles.
We've got about 2.5 minutes before the second half. We're going to take another 2-minute break as you see a little bit of the video from
ball back into the middle now. This is going to be taken away by Hall.
Neither team, you can tell, is a team full of basically freshmen and sophomores.
Yeah, you can definitely not tell right now that you have a lot of youth out there once again on the field for both teams. We'll take a 2-minute break, come back, have second half action here shortly on the Oneida Indians Network.
When your job requires concrete, call Twin K Enterprises. We take pride in both residential and commercial projects. Our concrete is state certified and lab tested with proven high strength mixed result. We have certified facility operators and mix design technicians to be sure our customers get the best mix the first time, every time. Twin K has 6 concrete plants to serve the entire Highway 27 corridor from Georgia to Kentucky. Twin K, call 569-6341.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches, to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razax. country cooking, and great steaks.
Tommy's Motorsports is East Tennessee's premier power sports dealership. We're a full-service dealership offering sales, parts, and service with 2 locations to serve you. In Clinton, you'll find Kawasaki, Suzuki, Yamaha, Wave Runner, Polaris, Slingshot, and Homestead trailers. In Crossville, you'll find Honda, Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, Bad Boy, Roxor, and Yamaha. Come in today and see why Tommy's Motorsports has developed the highest reputation for quality and customer service.
Thank you to those who have supported South Fork Physical Therapy for the past 20 years. Because of you, we have been able to live and work in the community we love. We appreciate you, Scott County.
And back here on the Oneida Indians Network, second half action is getting ready to get started as the Oneida Indians will now head towards that north goal. Once again, they lead 3-0. As we are underway. Indians with possession. It's going to be Dunlap looking up, trying to find something in the middle of the field. This one's going to get dropped back, and there's Shoemaker going to battle for it. He's going to have it taken, or takes it away. Ball shot on. It's a goal for Shoemaker. Riley Shoemaker gets the goal for the Indians to go up 4-0 here at
within
the start
the
of the
first
second
minute, too.
Yeah, very quickly. 29 seconds into the half, Shoemaker finds the back of the net for Oneida to give them a 4-0 lead.
And he's a freshman, is he not?
He is.
The aggressiveness, I mean.
Young man is – well, we saw him last year in middle school and knew that he had a lot of talent there. And we were just hoping that was going to transfer over to his high school play, and by far we've already seen that that's happening.
I mean, a seamless transition as well.
Matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, and Lucas can probably correct me on this one, but I believe he was actually scrimmaging up with the high school over the last 2 seasons, not just the one, but ever since his 7th grade year he's been coming up and scrimmaging with the high school. And
5-on-1.
Yeah, he's very, very talented. Indians with it, far side, now taken away by Cumberland Gap. They're just going to try to boot it upfield. They do keep it in, but there's Levi James to stop any type of momentum that the Panthers had. This ball is going to slip out of the hands on the throw-in. Coming to the middle of the field, it's Alex Jones to Veet Tran. Now to James, back to Jones. They're going to drop it all the way back to Gilbert. Gilbert's going to boot it away. Comes to the feet of Caden Cron.
Great touch.
Cron finds James. James going to dribble through. And here's Shoemaker again on the run. But once again, Aiden Hall coming up for the stop. Ball going to be thrown out quickly by Hall. Here's Colson Shell with it. Near side's going to drop it back. Hunter Ellison with it. And now booted up. Goes back to Shell. James, though, takes it away once again. Here's Shoemaker. Shoemaker finds Cron. Ball played through brilliantly. But, again, Aiden Hall going to come out and secure. Ball booted away. Going to take one hop, and it's going to come out of bounds.
I believe the wind caught that one.
Yeah, definitely caught that one. Jones going to come out now as Miles Laxton will replace him.
Amazing chest out wide made by Cron there.
Ball stays in. Laxton with it. Possesses. Near side. Goes to James. James looking up, looking for Beat Tran. But now the Indians, where they were having to put so much foot into it in the first half fighting the wind, now the wind with them, they're going to have to pull off the gas a little bit on some of those balls up into the attacking third. James out to Tran once again. Tran looking middle of the field. Touched on by Williamson. Williamson going to boot it up. Somehow, nice touch by Williamson to control. Gets it up. Now midfield for Cumberland Gap. They try to play a ball through, though. Alex Torres stops. Still keeps possession midfield. Here's Torres. Dribbling up, looks middle of the field. Looking for Cron. Cron makes the run. This one deflected by Hall, and then he secures.
Even there, he come out against a running player.
Nice touch by Israel Turner to get it up to Dunlap. Dunlap looking for Cron, just a little bit behind him, but Dunlap takes it back away. The left foot's going to squeak through, and it's going to be picked up by Hall. He'll boot it away. Low line drive. This one's touched on by Laxton. He'll take it away. Here's James. James fires off a shot. This one's going to go wide. I believe that's about 8 shots now for Levi James in this contest. He'll find the back of the net, I promise.
It's the senior curse.
He's going to break that curse quickly. I've got a feeling he's going to break the curse.
It's within the first few games of the season.
Ball played up deep. Here's Gilbert. Shields off. Now still controlling. Nice play by Gilbert getting it up into the middle of the field. But now here's Turner. With it now is Gavin Bridges. Tries to play it back. Turner goes through 2 defenders. Now plays it through another defender. Beat Tran going to try to run it down. It's going to go off the Panthers. Throw in for the Indians just beyond midfield. Indians with plenty of action next week. Currently, there's a game scheduled for Tuesday against Clinton. That may be canceled, though. We'll have to keep you updated on Oneida, on the OHS Indians Athletics social media pages. But 4 other games next week for the Indians. They're currently scheduled for 5 games in 5 days. 5 games in 5 days with only 1 day off in that section. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and then a doubleheader on Saturday as they are going to take off and play in the Smoky Mountain Cup this upcoming weekend over in Gatlinburg. Here's Levi James, touches it off, but Shoemaker's offsides.
The Smoky Mountain Cup is always a fun trip to take with the soccer team.
So currently the schedule as of now shows Clinton on Tuesday, home on Thursday against Campbell County. We'll have that game for you right here on the Oneida Indians Network. And then Friday, they are over at the Cup. They'll take on Providence Christian on Friday at 3 p.m. And then Saturday, a doubleheader. They'll take on Dixie High School out of South Carolina. And then the replacement game on Saturday, they were initially scheduled to play Cott County on Saturday afternoon at 4:20. They will now take on I believe it's Lee Scott Academy, or maybe Scott Lee Academy. It's back one way or the other, out of Alabama on Saturday afternoon. That's a 4:20 start over in Gatlinburg.
Cumberland Gap's defense is starting to pick up on deflecting the ball out of these through passes.
They know that they're going to have to get a foot somewhere in there. So, because right now Oneida, once again, they've just been the aggressors here in this contest. A substitution in for the Panthers as Colson Shell comes out of the game. It'll be Jeremiah Cavazos coming in for the Panthers. And we thank all of you all for joining us here once again. Whether you are from Cumberland Gap or a fan of the Indians, either way, as this one's deflected away, and it's going to be a goal kick. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far of our first game of the 2025 season. Not a lot of home games for the Indians this year. I think right now, currently on the schedule, only 6 home games for Oneida. There possibly could be a 7th. We're still awaiting some confirmation on that, so we'll see how that goes as the season progresses. Once again, you can always follow us on all of our social media platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Oneida Indians Athletics, or OHS Indians Athletics, for all the most up-to-date information. Also, check our website, www.oneidaindianstn.com, for any kind of schedule updates as well. Shoemaker looking for James. James trying to get through 2 defenders. This one finally going to be deflected. It's going to drop all the way back to Hall. Hall going to boot it away. Beat Tran trying to make the run. Levi Williamson over there on that far side. He's pressured on by Tran. It's going to go off Tran. It'll be a throw-in for the Panthers.
I think Cumberland Gap is starting to find their rhythm against these through balls.
Still, they are trying to find some type of a rhythm, getting some kind of deflections in there. But again, though, it's the poise of the Oneida offense right now. Although as young as they are, again, you would never expect them. Wow, a very tough slide tackle, but a clean slide tackle by Miles Laxton right there. Young man, he's a player. There's no doubt about that. That sophomore defender for the Indians.
That's a very impressive skill to have, to make such a clean slide tackle.
Yeah, a lot of times as that one's deflected up, looks like came off the face of Gabe Rivera. He may have busted a nose there, not sure. Here's James with it. Far sideline, plenty of time, plenty of space to work. Works up the sideline now, draws to drop back to Veet Tran. This one's going to track across the touchline for a throw-in. Headed on by Torres. Tran can't run that one down. Another throw-in for the Panthers. Now they're going to try to work quickly. Headed on by Gilbert. Ball taken away by James. Now here's Laxton. He plays out to Tran. Tran looking up for Shoemaker. Shoemaker a little out of position off on that throw, or excuse me, on that ball up. Deflected out by Gilbert. Now here's Laxton. He's going to take it near sideline. Turns back towards the middle. He's going to play a deep ball up through. If Shoemaker can run it down, but he cannot, it's going to be Aiden Hall coming off that line once again. Very quickly, though, getting rid of that ball. I think trying to catch Oneida off guard. And now here's the Panthers near sideline. Gabe Rivera, he's going to beat Israel Turner. Passes up. Offside's going to be called against Gavin Bridges and the Panthers.
Especially for a young defense, their ability to hold their line and catch these offsides is impressive.
Well, that also helps that you have a senior back there in Alex Torres, and then you've got a couple of guys that had some time back there last year with Ben Gilbert and Ashton Moreland. That ball deflected. Wow, Cade Chambers had to come back and make a save off that one, as that ball was deflected back by Moreland, and the wind sort of died it down, and it was actually angling towards that near side post, and it's going to be a corner kick for Cumberland Gap, their first of the evening. Taking it's going to be number 8, Jacob Jordan. Plays it in. Deflected away by Laxton. Ball takes a high hop. Now going to be played back. Jordan keeps it in. Now Turner going to bring it to his feet. Tries to boot it away. Does not get it all the way away. Now Cumberland Gap still with it in front of their box, but this one's booted out by Torres. It's going to be a throw-in for the Panthers.
Again, the wind is just picking up and moving the ball.
Yeah, the gustiness of the wind starting to pick up yet again as the suns finally went down here in Oneida. Of course, our beautiful friend daylight savings time came in and got a nice long afternoon now of some daylight. I'm a huge fan of it. I'm sorry.
I know some people would never change.
I wish it would never change off this time right here. Here's Dunlap. Goes to Cron. Back to Laxton. Laxton going to go right into the teeth of the defense of the Panthers. Here's Torres. He's just going to fire one off, and this one's going to sail well high. And it's going to be a goal kick for the Panthers. Here comes a trio of subs in for the Indians. It'll be Evan Jeffers, Tanner Buttram, and Alex Jones coming in for Dunlap, Turner, and Tran.
I believe we now have all 3 seniors on the field.
Torres out there, James is out there. Yes, I believe you're correct. Buttram now out there as well. Tanner Buttram back on that back line with Torres, Moreland, and Gilbert. James, of course, still up at the top. This one's going to trickle out over the end line. It's going to be a goal kick for the Panthers. And this is I guess you would say maybe a learning experience for Coach Ian Gore and the Panthers. They're still looking to get their footing. There's no doubt about that. But you can see it. They've got some talent out there on the field. And once they get it all clicking together, this could be a very, very good team, especially later on in the season. Buttram going to play it up into some free space. But here comes the Panthers and number 21, Hunter Wilhoit. Wilhoit looks up, and Torres is just going to boot that one out. It'll be a throw in for the Panthers right in front of their bench. Taking the throw is going to be Gabe Rivera. Rivera throws it in, finds Cavazos. It's going to be taken away. Here's Cron to Jones. Jones over to James. Levi James turns. Oneida in the transition. They look for Cron, but Aiden Hall comes out to secure. Low bullet is taken by James now. James going to play back up to Shoemaker, but Shoemaker is going to be called for the offsides.
I mean, every single one of those deep through balls, Hall is coming out and getting.
I mean, again, his aggressiveness off that back line, very impressive. He's very poised, very composed back there in the box for the Panthers. Here's Evan Jeffers. Jeffers on the far side. He plays in, looks for James. James has it taken away. Cavazos plays up. There's Moreland. Moreland playing back to Jeffers, taken away once again. A little pinball action right now between the Panthers and the Indians as James takes it away. Finds Shoemaker. Shoemaker looking to try to play back in. Now Jeffers has it deflected. And here's the Panthers, far side, Will Compton. Compton playing to Jeffers, still has possession. Compton plays the ball into the middle. It's deflected by Torres. Torres now on the run, all the way from the back line. He plays all the way through the middle, goes through one, goes through two, still has possession, takes it away, drops the ball into the middle, looking for Cron. This one's going to be booted up and away, up looking for Gavin Bridges. Bridges drops it all the way back now to Hunter Ellison. Ellison has it poked away by Alex Jones. It'll be a throw-in for the Panthers in front of the Oneida dugout. Playing up. Here's Tanner Buttram. Buttram plays the ball to the middle. Finds Shoemaker. Shoemaker turns, looks for James. James right outside the box. Fires it off. It's a save by Hall.
Beautiful shot he just took.
Great shot by Levi James, but maybe just a little better save by Aiden Hall. That young man, he has truly been the kryptonite of Levi James this evening. Corner kick. Played in. It's a bullet. Goes through James. Goes through Dunlap. All the way near side. Cron runs it down. Cron keeps it in. Keeps possession. Looks to the middle of the field. There's James. James makes the turn. Goes around one defender. Drops it back. Jones does keep it. Yes, Alex Jones does keep it. Goes back to Miles Laxton. Laxton now back to Torres, midfield. Up to James. James going to drop it all the way back to Ashton Moreland now at midfield. He'll find Torres. Torres with a bullet shot. This one deflected by Hall and now secured. Alex Torres, he's looking to score from 40 out. I was going to say, he definitely has a little bit of a Luke Barna touch to that one, absolutely.
If he could get one really well-aimed shot, he could.
Torres has got a great boot. We knew that coming into the season because, of course, he always played at the top before this year. The drop back to defense has been a little bit of a change for him as this one's crossed in by Shoemaker well high and deep. It'll be a goal kick for the Panthers. So, yeah, Torres definitely with a great boot, no doubt about that. The question is he's going to have to get that accuracy down from well outside of 30 yards probably to get that shot off. Cron plays a great ball into the middle looking for Shoemaker. Shoemaker, though, tries to get it left-footed there. And now that one's going to track over the touchline. It's going to be a goal kick for the Panthers.
You know, despite not having much time, the defense has done a very good job about shifting with each other, filling in holes, finding each other's positions when they move up or move out. There's a lot of good shifting happening in the back.
The Indians come into tonight playing that little bit of a diamond formation. Coach Blevins a big fan of that diamond, having two at the top. Here's Levi James. Is he going to get through to it? Ball's there. There's the goal. Levi James finally finds the back of the net, and it's 5-0 Indians off the deflection and finish.
That was an amazing play through, keeping his aggressiveness and his momentum all the way through to the goal.
The old additive, the stick-to-itiveness. Now that it's 5-0, we'll have a running clock in this one for the final 20 minutes or so of this game. Substitution coming in for Gap will be Gabe Rivera coming in to replace Hunter Ellison. Gabe Rivera drops it back now. And Cron with a little bit of pressure. Now here's Shoemaker. Takes it away, goes through one, gets through two, another shot off, and it's a goal!
Oh, what a beautiful shot he just made.
Riley Shoemaker with the goal makes it 6-0 Indians. Is that his second or third? Second? Okay, I thought so.
And, I mean, again, the aggressiveness for such a young player coming through, fighting for that ball and making the goal.
We said it for a couple of years watching him on the middle school pitch that if he stayed aggressive, young man had a very bright future ahead of him whenever he came to high school. And now he'll come out after that second goal. Veet Tran will replace him. But what a shot by Riley Shoemaker to give the Indians a lead of a half dozen. Somehow Cumberland Gap keeps this ball in. And it's nice play by Gabe Rivera, but it's taken away by Cron. Cron, nice hesitation stop. Here's James. Going to play far side. Deflected out, and that is a bomb up the field as this one's headed back by Gilbert. Nice heads-up play. That's a veteran move by Ben Gilbert, making sure you don't touch it with the feet, head it back to your goalkeeper where he can still get his paws on it. Cumberland Gap does take it away, though. Midfield deflected off of Evan Jeffers off of a kick from Miles Laxton. And it's going to be a throw in for Cumberland Gap, but it's going to be taken away quickly. Here's Veet Tran. He's going to make the turn. Here's James up the far side. James looking to make a move. He's got one-on-one over there on the outside. Goes to Veet Tran. Tran has it taken away. Battling for it is Evan Jeffers. Ball is going to be played back into the middle. A little bit of a dangerous play there by Cumberland Gap, but they take it back away, and now they're going to try to play up. They come near sideline. Panthers with it. It's number 12, Cole Maxwell. Sees it taken away by Laxton. Here's Cron. Cron goes, and now there's a tough tackle by Cron. Ball's going to get played back, and Aiden Hall will come out and secure. And looks like Gabe Rivera may be hurt. Ball booted out. Now time going to be stopped. At least it's not stopped yet. But Gabe Rivera goes down. And we're going to have a sub for Gabe Rivera, and that's going to be Jacob Webb coming on for that young man. Time going to be stopped at 16:31. He took a hard shot to the ankle.
Drop ball to Oneida there.
Yep, and they're just going to boot it back and give this a goal kick. Now some substitutions coming in for Oneida. Into the game for the Indians comes number 31, Noah Thompson. He's going to replace Ashton Moreland. And we're going to have a new goalkeeper coming into the game also for the Indians. As number 19, Eli Jordan Sexton will come in. Yeah, Eli actually was a goalkeeper in middle school as well. So a couple of new goalkeepers for the Indians this year. Again, trying to replace a keeper in Gavin Keaton who was stellar during his time in between the pipes for the Indians. Which, matter of fact, he's here on the sidelines as an assistant coach this year, helping out with the Indians. David Blevins, of course, with his new staff of Michael Laxton, Luke Barr, and Barna stays on. James with another shot.
I mean, Hall basically grabbed
he took
him
it right
by
off
the
his
legs.
foot. Took it right off his foot.
I mean,
that young man.
Not a second of hesitation. He almost bear hugged him.
No, zero hesitation. Absolutely zero hesitation. You know, this may be a 6-0 lead right now for the Indians. Player of the game right now is that young man right there between the pipes for Cumberland Gap. He has been an absolute beast between the posts.
Looks like the Indians are getting a kick.
It is a free kick, and it's going to be taken by Alex Torres. Torres boots a deep ball into the box. It's actually deflected off. Hall can't secure that one. It's going to go off of him, and it's going to be a corner kick for the Indians, and it's going to be Veet Tran to take the corner. Veet looking for the run. Deep ball, back corner. Cron, what a brilliant ball. Cron into the back of the net off the assist from Veet Tran. Makes it 7-0 Indians.
I mean, what a beautiful cross from Veet. The vast improvement he's had just from last year.
The fact that he was going back post the entire time, he knew exactly where that ball had to go for the Indians to be successful on that corner. Caden Cron made a phenomenal run onto the back post there to give the Indians a 7-0 lead. Cron going to come off after that goal and be replaced by Sam Eckstein. Panthers now looking to try to possess. Indians getting a few younger players into the game. I say younger players, though. Sam Eckstein actually a junior this year for the Indians. Here's the Panthers with it midfield. Going through is Will Compton. He's going to fire one off, but there's Eli Jordan Sexton. He's going to come up and secure. Eli, what a boot.
Punch.
What a boot.
Wow.
One touched, and now here's the run. Eckstein and Torres both after it. Torres actually going to run it all the way down. Keeps it in. Plays the ball into the middle of the field. Now going to be deflected out by Williamson. But look at the hustle from Alex Torres. Making it all the way up to keep possession in right there. And now taking the corner for the Indians is going to be Alex Jones. Let's see what the Indians have in store for us on this one. We're going to look for that back post yet again. It's exactly where they went. And there's a header by Alex Torres. For the goal, Alex Torres. We said he was going to get one, but we thought it was going to be from 40 yards out. No, he's going to run up and take the header off the corner.
I mean, again, just another great corner kick and finish for the Indians.
What a goal from Alex Torres. Gives Oneida the 8-0 lead in this one with 11:09 to play in this one.
That was a beautiful header. Very hard to do.
Yeah. If you notice, the wind sort of caught it, killed it down a little bit right there. It looked like it was going back post. It killed it down, and all of a sudden, Torres, right place, right time, fantastic header played on for the goal. So 2 Indians with a pair of goals tonight, and then 4 more getting into the scoring column this evening. As we are at the 10.5-minute mark now. Cumberland Gap with a throw-in beyond midfield. This one's going to get through, going to play all the way back, but Eli Jordan Sexton's going to come up and secure. And look at this boot. My goodness. First bounce now taken on by Cumberland Gap, and now here's Jones. Jones going to play a deep ball up. He's looking for Pete Tran. Can Tran run it down? He cannot. Going to be deflected off, and it's going to be a goal kick. And we have a trio of subs waiting to get in, and now here they come. We're going to see Eli Tucker, not Kay Chambers, that's Colton Terry into the game, and Trevor Slavin replacing, looks like, Buttram, James, and Jones. As Ben Gilbert takes a shot, this one's going to go.
A foul on the Indians. Cumberland Gap is going to get a free kick. Amazing free kick by Cumberland Gap there. And another great punt.
And here goes Ben Gilbert. He's on the run. Here's Torres. He's going to take another, fires off another shot. Oh. This one's sailing just high.
I mean, just an absolute powerhouse of a shot there.
Now Eckstein. Try to take it away. He'll
for it. Deflecting off of him, a throw for Cumberland Gap. A header made by Tucker, but it went out of bounds.
throw in for, I believe it's going to be for Oneida. Taking the throw is going to be Eli Tucker. He goes to Eckstein. Taken away by Cumberland Gap. 7 minutes to play. And now pushing up the right side for Cumberland Gap is Hunter Ellison. He's going to play a ball into the box, but Eli Jordan Sexton. He looked to throw it out. Now headed on by Trevor Slavin, who entered the game. Slavin trying to take on the attack. And now here's Tran. Going to come to the end. He brings it back to the middle. Tran a little bit out of position right now, of course, playing back. The Indians trying to get some guys into some different positions right now. Here's Torres. Torres looks up for Gilbert. Gilbert plays one into the middle, deflected, and now taken away by Cumberland Gap. Play it up. Here's Slavin. Slavin goes over to Eckstein. Eckstein to Torres. Torres trying to bring it to his feet so he could put another shot off, but taken away. He'll take it back. Plays up to Gilbert. Gilbert going to fire one off, but it's deflected. Here's Gilbert, still with it. He's going to play it in. Nice cross ball in, but there's Aiden Hall to secure. You start to see the moon coming over the horizon right there in the background. Headed on by Miles Laxton. That man has no regard for his own body. He's got a little bit of padding on top of that noggin, though.
That is a hard ball to
it
head.
is. It is. Gavin Bridges with it. He's going to go through one. Will he get through a second defender? No. Taken away by Miles Laxton. He was doing everything he could to ensure that this shutout stays intact. Here's Sam Eckstein, plays to the middle, looking for Torres. It's booted up.
Just a little short on the pass there.
Ooh, Veet Tran gets taken out from behind. Sort of flopped around like a fish out of water there for a moment.
I believe Veet's going to take it.
Oh, yeah, Veet will take it. He's fine. Veet boots it up. It's deflected off a Gap player and goes to the feet of Levi Goins, sophomore defender for the Panthers. Here's Torres looking to find Gilbert. Now taken away. Here's Evan Jeffers. Jeffers finds Gilbert. Gilbert makes the turn. He's in the box. He gets through one defender, gets through a second, tries to fire off a shot. It's deflected away. Now off of Eckstein. Gilbert lost his shoe. That's the reason why he's unable to go for it. Go after it without your shoe, young man. Kick it in barefoot. It ain't going to hurt. Not that long, at least.
You're a punter anyway.
Exactly. He's a punter. He's used to it. Tran looks up for Laxton. Laxton plays it up into space. Here's Torres. Gilbert still trying to tie his shoe. And now a foul called against Torres. Gilbert, hey, he's got the shoe back on.
I think he had a hard time there.
3.5 minutes to play, and the Indians are well in control here with an 8-0 lead.
You think they called Ben offsides?
I think it's very possible that they called Ben offsides right there. Hunter Ellison runs it down for Cumberland Gap. He's into the box. Ellison sees a shot go off. This one's deflected, headed on by Tran. And they're going to say it went out of bounds, and it's going to be a goal kick.
Looks like Miles is going to take the goal kick. Boots it all the way up to Torres.
Torres still looking for Gilbert right there. Now it's going to come back down to the feet of Cumberland Gap, and that was Colson Shell. Here's Jeffers. Looks to Gilbert. Gilbert, he's trying his best to find that goal. Trying to nearly puts it in from well outside the box on the far sideline. Be another goal kick. He's trying to live in the shadow of his older brother.
No, he's trying to live in the shadow of Weston Hurt.
Nick Gilbert, a fantastic player in his time here at Oneida as well. Miles Laxton.
A beautiful first touch there.
Absolutely. Gets it up. Here's Gilbert with it. Makes a move to the right. Shot on by Gilbert. Just goes wide. He's trying so hard.
He is trying very hard to make a goal.
We're under 2 minutes to play, as Oneida is going to secure their first win of the season, entering a gauntlet of a week coming up next week. Of course, once again, stay updated with us on social media next week in case if there's any kind of weather cancellations, postponements, anything like that. Of course, with the amount of rain we're supposed to get over the weekend. Here's Torres' shot deflected off. Goes back to Trevor Slavin. Slavin now gets it outside to Evan Jeffers, a tough slide tackle. And we're down to a minute 15. Torres still with it. Looks to the middle. Deflected once again. We're under a minute. Slide tackle by Veet Tran is going to keep it back here on the offensive side. For Oneida, Eckstein was trying to run that one down. It's going to trickle over the touchline. It'll be a throw in for the Panthers with under a minute to go. Taking the throw for the Panthers will be number 2, Jacob Webb. Throw in. Deflected off Cumberland Gap. It's a throw now for the Indians. Tucker gets it in quickly. Tucker crosses it in. Out of nowhere comes Evan Jeffers. Can he control and keep it in? No, he cannot. It's over the touchline. And we're down to the final 10 seconds as Oneida will secure their first win of the season. It's an 8-0 victory over Cumberland Gap as this shot is fired off. And that's the end of the ball game. Final score, 8-0. We will return with final thoughts and some final stats here momentarily on the Oneida Indians Network.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you to those who have supported South Fork Physical Therapy for the past 20 years. Because of you, we have been able to live and work in the community we love. We appreciate you, Scott County.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
My name is Wayne King. I'm owner-operator of Baby J's Pizza. We've been in business since 2017, and we think we have the best pizza in town. We have our regular hand-tossed pizzas. We have thin crust. We have thin crust cauliflower. We also offer vegan. We also offer dairy-free, gluten-free. We have low-carb, no-carb. We have a wide variety because we want to serve the best customer base possible and give everybody the opportunity to experience a good pizza.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, And of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razak's, country cooking and great steaks.
And back here on the Oneida Indians Network, it is an 8-0 win for the Indians tonight over the Panthers of Cumberland Gap. Bo Kidd, Jillian Cross here tonight. So we took a look at some final stats on the evening. Levi James, 11 shots on the night, does get his first goal finally later on in the second period. Also goals tonight from Alex Jones. Caden Cron with a pair of goals as well tonight. Alex Torres with one. Riley Shoemaker with 2 goals and an assist tonight as well. Miles Laxton with the 8th and final goal of the evening. Jillian, this was a game offensively, honestly, just dominated by Oneida.
It was, and I think that this is a very good start to the season for Oneida. Even with a young team, they're working very well together. Even with a new coach, the team really does not seem to have much that they need to work out so far.
Yeah, David Blevins and the coaching staff here right now for the Indians really have this team clicking early on. There's a few things, of course, that they're going to try to probably tweak around, change around a little bit, especially before district play starts up here in just a couple of weeks. But overall, this was a nice showing tonight by the Indians here in their home opener at Jane Terry Hoffman Field. So, of course, once again, next week we'll be back on the air. The schedule right now is Tuesday against Clinton. Once again, that game, good chance that one's going to be canceled. Next game after that at home will be on Thursday against Campbell County. We'll have that one here on the Oneida Indians Network for you as well. Once again, for all the updated information on the schedules, you can always check our social medias, OHS Indians Athletics on Facebook, Twitter, and then Instagram, Oneida Indians Athletics, and then, of course, on our website at OneidaIndiansTN.com. Thank you for everyone that helped us out tonight. On the camera, Lucas Laxton, public address announcer Stuart Jones tonight, of course, Jillian Cross with me on color commentary, Clayton Posey and Greg Bond, of course, our tech support tonight, getting us on the air. Thank you for all of your work tonight. This is Bo Kidd signing off. Indians victorious in their home opener 8-0 over the Cumberland Gap Panthers here on the Oneida Indians Network.